guys, this is Dama.Gate2. I'm here with my buddy Heizmeister. Say hello.
Hello there.
So we are going to be starting our recording of the multiplayer run of Finest Hour. We are currently in the most up-to-date version of this custom campaign by J-Dog. And today's date is August the 30th. Just so you guys have know of what version we may be in, because I imagine I might get a few updates between now and whenever you may see this. So the way we're going to be doing this multiplayer here is going to be kind of a hop-in, hop-out thing. And what we mean by that is, well, we got people from basically all over the world that's going to be doing this, and time zones complicate things a little bit. So, yeah, Heizmeister is going to be here with me and to start off with. Then Lilikari will probably show up at some point soon thereafter, I'd imagine, and Aiyonmk3 later in the day. And I'm just going to try to get everyone in here as fairly as I can. So, is there anything that you'd like to add, Heizmeister?
Other than I am very much looking forward to this.
So
I've
am
been
I.
looking forward to this for quite a while. Especially since Finest Hour has brought me much joy in the past when I played.
Oh, so you do have some experience playing this.
Yes.
Good.
Some.
Good. Okay. And where would I go to set our difficulty here? Would I go to rules, or just go ahead and start the game, or how do I go about this multiplayer?
Yes, you can just start the game.
Okay. I guess we have to go in and adjust it on the fly here when we start.
Probably. Since
Okay.
you are the host, you have to adjust.
That's completely
And
fine.
we have spawned. Oh. So it begins. There's the introduction.
Yep, I'm just going to go ahead and slowly scroll through that so everyone can read it. And yes, that was my name that you saw there in the credits.
Was it?
Also, I believe J-Dog actually has like a mural around here somewhere with the names of everyone who's helped with this.
Yeah, there's a credit wall in a little maintenance hangar over here.
If I could remember how to get to it. Yeah, so you guys, here's me over there. I really didn't do all that much for this, but I made a cargo ship for one of the factions.
Yeah, and I just taught J-Dog how to get the campaign working and helped him with World Editor. That's all.
Yeah, I may need to pick your brain on
contribute any designs.
yeah, I may need to pick your brain again about Dominion and Dama sometime here in the near future, but we can save that discussion for later. This is a nice little boat we got here.
Oh, that is our starter ship.
It looks like it, yep. So,
And
oh, go
there's
ahead,
one
go
thing
ahead.
that becomes apparent. Oh, there's one thing that becomes apparent. We are using the more simple weapons mod.
Yes,
That is actually a requirement for this campaign, since many of the enemy designs use it as well.
that is correct, yes. So let's see here. Campaign. So enemy growth factor is maxed out. How challenging do we want the combat?
Let's put it to... Oh, only you have the campaign tab. Let's put it to mildly challenging. Or just challenging. I don't know what's the second
Would it help if
difficulty is.
I stream this on Discord so you can see what I'm looking at?
That's alright.
Okay. I say we put it about halfway, and if we don't like it, we can adjust it as we go. Let's... Go ahead, go ahead.
We should put the enemy growth factor at 100%.
Okay.
Otherwise, the AI is going to spawn spam cheap vehicles all the time.
Okay. Um, let's see here. Resource giving by destroying enemy. I believe we briefly touched on that. We wanted to set that at what, 5%? What you said?
Maybe 7.
That sounds
7%.
reasonable enough. Okay.
7 is reasonable.
All right. So now I want to bring up how we're going to go about deciding who gets to go first, as far as spawning in designs. We are going to do this via random number generator, and whoever gets the highest number is going to get to go first. So I am at the random number generator right now. I'll let Heizmeister go first, and Heizmeister has a 6.
Okay.
And now I'll do myself, and I got a 4. So you're up, good sir.
I may spawn a vehicle now.
Go for it.
Right then. Let's start with the obvious, shall we? We need a logistics network. So, I'm going to bring in my very own small logistics aircraft, the Wanderer.
Is that the float plane?
That's the float plane, or one of the few float planes, yeah.
Okay. Right, I think I want to bring in one of my spy satellites here. We're probably going to need one of those as well.
Oh yeah. Am I allowed to spawn multiple of these, or just one?
That's a damn fine question. What do you suggest?
Well, since I am allowed to spawn vehicles of this type, I might as well spawn 2.
That seems alright, yeah. But as far as I know, you're the only one that has transport aircraft that will that comply with what we agreed on to do in this campaign. So, yeah, I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah, that's quite a situation.
Possibly. Alright, so where was I going? Yeah, I was going to grab one of my recon aircraft. And I think I'm just going to go out here to the map and just despawn it.
We need to be fast. The enemy is capturing as we are preparing, by the way.
Funny you say that. I do have a tile capture craft.
Damn it. I moved our very high command. Sorry.
You want to get high?
No thanks. Not now.
Remember
Not while
Tally?
I'm working.
Yeah, funny stuff. Okay, you want me to despawn that? Or do you need to set up something with it first?
Please do not despawn the high command.
Not the high command, just the planes.
The what?
I was just going to despawn your plane, unless you need it.
Is it flying right now?
Nope.
Okay.
She's just sitting in the water.
That is fine. She will be flying right now.
Okay. So you're going to set up our supply lines, okay?
Yep.
And yeah, we got a pretty good look at the map here now. Would you like to spawn in the next one? Or do we need to wait a little bit for that?
Sure, why not? I just set up the supply lines now.
Awesome. I know this would be going out of order here, but I would like to get in a few tile capture craft because I think that would be very, very helpful to us.
Oh yeah.
Would you be... Yeah. These are extremely cheap, but extremely fast. And we'll just pull them out of play and get them repaired. These go about 130 meters a second.
Oh, that's fast, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like less than 6,000 materials.
I'd suggest we make our way down to this resource zone, the tropical trench there, to gain a little
To
bit
the south?
more income.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I am sending my capture vehicles out that way. The name for this was actually inspired by a Megadeth song.
Oh.
She-Wolf.
Oh.
Yeah, as you can see, they haul ass. Oh, they go 160 meters a second. My mistake.
They are fast. They just need to go fast, nothing else.
Fast and cheap. They also make a good speed bump if you're getting swamped with enemy fleets.
And I just spawned a second wanderer.
How are we looking on materials, by the way?
We should get some. Just put the Canton class Corvette out of play. I'm going to let the Corvette cruise for a bit and see if I can capture a tie with using our starter ship here.
Okay.
But right now we are a bit low on materials, by the way.
Yeah, not surprised by that. By the way, I think I'm gonna upload these in hour-long increments. And I'm sure J-Dog's gonna love the publicity. Should we be sitting our Corvette out there with no materials?
She'll be getting a few materials in just a second.
Okay, I'm in no rush, just curious how you want to go about it. Can I go ahead and pull all, or do you need to do some more work here?
You can go ahead and pull all.
That's what she said.
I knew this was coming.
Well, you've known me long enough.
Okay. Yeah, our Corvette has no materials, but there are some on the way.
It looks like J-Dog's got enough room here for possibly one more faction on this map.
Do we have enough materials for one more or maybe 3 more capture vehicles?
Well, let's see. No, not at the moment. Well, if we were to spawn it over at one of these mining rigs, maybe.
Oh, by the way, I can see the Kingdom of Italy's first scout group up there in the north.
Let's see what kind of ships they got in that. Okay, that's actually not too big. Ooh, that's kind of big.
Oh yeah, both of those are very big, so we may want to grab all the land that we can get. Especially all the resource zones that we can get.
Agreed. Looks like one of your planes is coming back. What happened with my spy satellite? Oh, did you make another?
I made another, yeah.
Okay. I was like, why is this grayed out like it's been killed?
Oh no.
But,
I just made another. And there will be resources.
Yep. I'm going to duplicate one of the She-Wolf here. And we'll
basically once our economy is set up, we should have more resources at our disposal to play with.
Yes. That would be nice.
And there we go. The Corvette now has resources. So, up north is the Kingdom of Italy.
Which are honestly kind of shit during World War II, from what I keep hearing. Whoops,
Well,
I screwed up. Big time.
They tried. They tried their hardest.
I think I screwed up. Yeah. I accidentally moved the tile capture plane that we were using to go through for the tropical trench.
Oops.
Yep.
Yeah, we need that thing as soon as possible. And Okay, our second Wanderer is up and running, and I'm sending it on its merry way.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, both of our resource zones are basically connected to our logistics network.
Good.
Okay, you have pulled ore, haven't you?
Yes, do you need something?
No, it's alright, just asking.
Okay.
I'm just having a look around at the map here.
I'm just looking to see what kind of growth rate we have on these. 23, 28, and the one to our south is 29.
Oh. Capturing the tile directly north.
Okay.
Should be fine, and
Feel free to copy those if you want.
So make more of them.
If you want, yeah, that's completely fine.
Okay.
Wait, I just realized something. My spy satellites use RTGs and ion thrusters. How the hell would they be working in this? I believe the ion thrusters are banned.
Yeah, regarding the band blocks, you cannot build them while you are in the campaign, but they can exist on already pre-built blueprints.
Okay, my bad. I should have thought about that before I started spawning in the satellites.
Yep.
Oh, we're off to a great start, aren't we?
Yes, definitely. Oh hey, more resources. Now that I've basically mounted some of these new propellers onto the Wanderer, it's now 12 meters per second faster.
That's not bad.
That's actually very acceptable.
I saw that the engines were supercharged. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a combination of turbo and superchargers.
You use these for your solo run of Quest for Neater, have you not?
No, actually those are custom made for the Wanderer.
Okay.
To provide some power but use as little resources as possible.
Okay.
Because I've noticed that many AI designs use RTGs and batteries, which eliminates the need for resources, but you have a very high, basically, building cost for these. And you cannot build them exactly when you need to, at least not all of the time.
Looks like Italy is trying to capture the tile to our north there.
It's fine. Let them come. We are faster anyway. We have a lead of 16%.
And how much is this Corvette? Okay, it's like only 22k. Question, Heizmeister, does Italy possess any decent anti-submarine warfare ships?
You mean in finest hour?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I've only played the previous version of Finest Hour.
Should I speed this up a bit?
Just let me get a new satellite out there, and now you may speed this up.
Okay.
Just a bit, maybe times 4. But I don't know if this will lead to any desyncs.
We shall find out, I guess.
Well, so far we are seeing a bit more of the map.
Those are pretty
And
nice little
there's
satellites.
Japan.
Hello.
More resource zones.
Oh, captured a
What we-
tile.
Oh yeah. Need more of those. As quickly as possible.
Yes. I wonder how my Iron Maiden Super Dreadnought would do with this.
I don't know. But unfortunately we are a little bit far away from buying or constructing one.
Yeah, that thing's about, I think, 500,000 materials.
Yeah. Oops. And we should probably try. I don't know if the diplomacy system is activated in this version. We should probably try to not engage in fights or in alliances and wars that we cannot win. Oh, Italy is capturing that tile. Alright then. Looks like they have drawn the borders. They have taken the initiative.
And we can now
So
capture this tile. The one that was directly south as the tropical trench.
Oh yeah. Should we include logistics unit in our little random number generator game, or should we just spawn them in as they are needed?
I think spawning them as needed would probably be okay. How much are they on it, by the way?
The logistics?
Mm-hmm.
The Wanderer costs 14,000.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
I mean, I've gone a bit overboard with light alloy and other bits and pieces. But yeah, I have a small mining rig that costs like 4k materials. And it does provide a steady supply of materials, so there should be no problem there at all. Just need to remember to immediately move on to the next tile once we have captured one. Because the AI does not wait around.
Yeah.
And I'm sending our third satellite to the south, to our resource zone there, to the tropical trench.
That's fine. The Corvette, do we want to send that anywhere? It's done capturing its tile.
Yeah, let's capture another tile to our right, and I'd say that's going to be it. We do not want to stretch our border to the right too much and get between the Kingdom of Italy and the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
The Habsburgs.
Yeah, let those two sort themselves out.
Moving a capture plane to the south.
And we have made contact with... oh, the British. Lovely. It's a shame that Ion isn't here.
They will be after a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Ah, look at this. An unoccupied resource zone to our left. Geothermal vents. Do you see it?
Yeah, we probably need to make a mad dash to that.
Yeah, but Japan has a tile directly bordering this, so this might be a gamble. Oh, could you please slow down to normal speed?
Yes.
Thanks. I need to construct our logistics network a bit.
That's fine.
So let's get one of these. Yeah. Have I ever mentioned that I have way too many units?
I think that's a problem a lot of us FTD veterans have there, Heizmeister. I got folder after folder after folder, especially after I've been working on Dominion of Dama so freaking long.
Okay. I'm just constructing a Wanderer, fill it up with materials, bring it down to the mine, and basically let it build it there.
Oddly enough, it doesn't seem like
British-
the Japanese are going for that resource zone just yet. Oh no. Looks like they might be moving something to the south here.
I think the British are trying to get this resource zone. It wouldn't surprise me.
And
Oh.
you got a mine set up, that's good.
Yep. And our cargo aircraft is on its way now. Once it has stocked up on materials, that is. That's odd.
What's that?
I cannot stock up this... Oh, there we go. Alright, the Wanderer now has a few materials to construct the mine.
Okay. So does the Wanderer get around and around and around and around?
Yes, it goes in circles. Oh. Captured a little bit more. Should we leave it there on our eastern side of the border? I think we shouldn't get between.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot left for us to take on that side.
Yeah, maybe park a satellite there and send a she-wolf somewhere to our west. We have to get that resource zone.
Yep. Got a few heading out that way.
There's not much space to expand here.
That might have been the plan all along.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like this was the map maker's intention.
I'm surprised Japan isn't going for that one down to the south of it, though. Looks like it might try here after a little while.
And
Should I speed her up
British.
once again?
Yes, please. You can speed it up. I was about to say that the British managed to snatch away a tile because they got there first.
Yeah, they're taking another tile here to our immediate south.
As they do.
Yeah. That's okay as long as they don't sit on top of that tropical trench and take that.
Yep. Oh, by the way, should we feel so inclined, I could also provide us with a wide array of static defenses. If you want to have those in the campaign.
We probably need to discuss that at some point. I'm not the biggest fan of static defenses. I much rather prefer putting that into mobile forces, but we'll see what we can work out.
Yeah, I don't like them either. That much. But I need them for something else, so I still have them in my folder, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a shame that static defenses are not that effective. Anyway.
I don't want to,
like
like, out and out say no. I mean, I know you put a lot of work into a few of those.
No, it's alright. I understand the shortcomings of static defenses and generally immobile objects from the depths.
Yeah, because there was that whole Maginot Line thing that didn't quite work out right.
Yeah. Well, that's one example, yes. By the way, the tropical trench is providing us with a nice steady supply of resources, and it looks like, if I can confirm this right now...
How are we doing on materials overall?
We have... we have exceeded the 120,000 materials mark at our headquarters.
Okay.
I think it's time we get another unit going.
Something offensive, you think?
Yes.
I agree.
So, depending on our immediate needs, what do you think do we need?
Usually I like to start off with aircraft, but I have no idea how good the air defenses are on these So, I got planes, I got ships, I got a little bit of everything, honestly.
Let's just roll the dice and let the lucky winner decide.
Okay. Um,
I'm going to get get another tile to the south, just to spite the British. I
just
think that's
despite the
understandable.
British, he says. Okay, I got a pretty decent light cruiser, but I don't know if we can afford it right now. Yeah, we can't afford that just yet. It's about over 200,000 materials. So do we want to do the random number again, see who gets to go next?
Yep.
Okay. Your number is 8, and my number is 2, so you go again, sir.
Oh, looks like it's my lucky day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me just go through my folder, and I'll be right back once I have something. Something solid, I think. That would be best for the start. You said you like to begin with start with aircraft.
Yes. I really like the mobility of aircraft.
And we have 100,000 resources to play with, so...
I do have a bomber that would fit the bill for that, but I don't know if I want to blow all of our materials on a single bomber.
Say, are cram cannons allowed? Since I remember J-Dog specifically saying that cram cannons are not recommended here.
I don't.
We
I only have like.
probably shouldn't use them.
Yeah. This plane in particular is a APN bomber, so. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it'd be the greatest idea to spend all of our materials on that right out of the gate.
Right then, a destroyer it is.
And how much is said destroyer?
Just a tiny bit over 100,000. So it won't set us back that much.
Okay.
We still have enough materials left to buy a medium plane, I guess. Oh, look, the British Empire is bordering the United States. That's not going to lead to any conflict.
Well, you say that.
Yeah. Oh, we have a chance to cut off the Japanese here.
Should I
In
speed her
the
back
west.
up?
Yeah, just to 4 times, please.
Alright.
At least until I can put the destroyer into place, since I need to go over the torpedoes one more time.
That's fine. I'll probably bring in my destroyer here next, but I don't quite remember how much that was. Let me see.
And there it is.
I got one that I specifically built for this, and I got a few that I built for Dominion of Dama. But I think I want... Where did I put that thing?
Yeah, looks like I did retrofit some of my units for Finest Hour. But looks like I didn't do it with this destroyer here.
Okay.
At least not the torpedoes, because they still have EMP warheads, which is just unfair.
Yeah, she's a classy looking gal here.
Oh, thank you. It's one of my semi-old designs.
My destroyer, by the way, was about 130k. Just thought you'd want to know.
Ah, yeah, that's, I'd say, in a similar price range. Okay, she's ready.
So what can
Ready.
you tell us about her before we send her off to do God knows what?
Well, it's one of the 2 destroyers I would like to bring into this campaign.
Mhm.
This one is more torpedo focused, and Also has a few more guns. Actually, next to no anti-aircraft armament though.
I see we got a little PID stabilization going on there. Is that just to keep it afloat or stabilized or what?
That is just to keep it stable.
Okay.
The whole shape actually doesn't make it very stable, to be honest.
Yeah. These U-shape hulls are usually notorious for that crap.
Yeah, they tend to flip over very, very, very quickly.
I always like the inverted bows that you make.
Oh, thanks. I kinda stuck with this since it's the only thing I know how to make. Okay, she's ready. Time to move out. I'd say let's join the Corvette there.
Japanese are moving to that geothermal vent now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like there's no way we can prevent that.
But we could try to set us up to take it later, so there's that going for us.
If we want to start a war with the Japanese yet, maybe. But we shouldn't just yet. Okay, there she goes, heading out.
By the way, I should note to everyone here that I'm kind of doing this blind, so yeah. Just a heads up on that. Actually, I think this is the only custom campaign I've ever played now.
Well, there you go.
Funny for a guy who's been designing a custom campaign off and on for like the last several months, but yeah.
And the destroyer is on the way. Oh, I may have forgot to add any significant rudder blocks to this one.
I saw you had like about 4 of the small rudder.
Yeah, they are not doing much. At least multiple rudders do not stack anymore. So that's kind of useless, but these new rudders, these custom rudders are actually very useful and much better.
What's the efficiency like on these planes?
Planes?
Yeah, the ones that we're using to haul materials with.
It's all right. They don't use that much material.
Yeah, I
At
was
least
kind
not-
of looking at one a minute. Like the amount of materials that it's carrying right now doesn't seem to move at all, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Thanks. But they shouldn't use too many materials, to be fair.
You went the low RPMs on that, right?
Yeah. But I have to stress that they are not designed to haul materials over long distances. For this job I have another flying boat.
Okay.
Yeah. Too many units and all that. So,
I'm gonna
decided,
hold on. I'm gonna drop a save before we get into the council here. It's like right around the corner.
really?
Okay. Yeah. 1 minute and 53 seconds from now.
Okay.
I just thought it might have been wise to save it before that because we have no idea how that's going to work. But go on with what you were saying there earlier.
Yeah, we should think carefully of who to attack and what alliance to form.
I'm
Because
not.
right now we are a little bit short on firepower.
A little bit short on everything, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, by the way, I'm going to refit our Canton class Corvette with a better propulsion system.
Go for it. Just a little over a minute till the next council meeting. I should also note to those who are watching that I have not messed with the diplomacy system at all yet. So, I imagine you probably tinkered with it a bit by now.
A lot, yes.
Is that something you can turn off in the campaign designer?
Indeed it is. You can turn it off if you want.
Good, because I'm wanting to do that for Dominion of Dama.
Okay. This thing is not very fast.
Well, I guess that's why it needs an upgrade in speed, huh?
Definitely.
Something I want to see here. Got about 55,000 materials. So do we want to get another destroyer in here, or would we like some torpedo boats? Because I got some insanely fast torpedo boats.
I do love me some insanely fast torpedo boats. Oh, there's the council meeting.
Okay, so which one of these would we like to go with?
Definitely not the one where we fight everyone at once.
No, that would probably be bad. I'm kind of tempted to go up against the Japanese so we can take that tile, but...
Yeah, but the Japanese are very strong.
Mm-hmm.
They are considered one of the more endgame factions.
The Royal Navy is in a war against HMS. I'm assuming that's the Habsburgs? Or the Austria-Hungary? Or
Austria-Hungary is KUK.
okay. So, who's HMS then?
Well, it's the Germans.
Ah, okay.
We could start a war against the Germans.
I was
If
just
we have
looking
the
at...
British backing us.
yeah. I just see Royal Navy against the HMS.
But this costs us commodities which we don't have.
No, it's like second one from the bottom.
Oh, that one. So, only fight the Germans with the British backing us. And we get...
I thought Germans would be KMS because Kriegsmarine.
Yeah, I don't know why it's HMS, to be honest.
I think it might be Austria-Hungary, honestly.
No, wait. Oh, it's the one below that. Do you mean join RN in a war against HMS?
Yes.
Oh, that... Okay, I was completely mistaken. Yeah, that's... we team up with Italy to fight the British.
So, do we want to go from that one second from the bottom then? Unless you have another option I'm willing to hear out.
I mean, all the other options put us in a very desperate situation.
Yeah, the rest of them would basically have us fighting a very strong enemy, where that option would have us only fighting one enemy, and we'd be joined by the Royal Navy, so...
And we have Italy backing us. Hey, what could go wrong?
Well, you say that.
I know. But we get a lot of commodities which we should immediately spend on some powerhouse of a unit.
Mm-hmm. That would get us another destroyer, that's for damn sure.
So, should we annoy the British a bit?
Join the RN in a war against the HMS, is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we get at least commodities out of this.
Alright, here we go.
Great Britain declares war. Oh well.
Is that the one we wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably pull all our forces to the south now.
I thought we were going against Italy.
No, we're going against Britain.
Oh.
With Italy as our ally, that's why I said it like this.
Okay. Like I said, not too familiar with the,
Diplomacy?
yeah.
Yeah. I see.
I know every now and then the devs will word something really funny and won't have any idea what the hell they're talking about. Question. On
yeah.
the our starter fort here. Would we lose the campaign if we lost that?
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking maybe it might behoove us to try to make it a little cheaper and put the resources into something else.
That could be one way of getting resources, but I mean, sure. But I kind of feel bad for the starter fort and oh well.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to go ahead and get a Helenbach Mark II spawned.
What's that?
That is my destroyer.
Okay. Yeah, that's promptly.
Alright, so I just spawned my get my destroyer here. It's got like 5 turrets and some torpedoes. I think I got a picture of it up in Show Off Your Shit on the Discord if you want to see it. Might have to scroll up a ways.
Is it enough to go up against the British?
Well, we're going to find out, by God.
Yes.
I do believe it's your turn to spawn something in, and we do have a little bit of a resource pull here at our starter base.
We may experience that, yeah. Ooh, our corvette is woefully unstable.
This force here might not be too horrible to take. Let's see here. That's a little bit bigger.
I'm frantically trying to get our stuff to the south. By the way, do you see any aircraft just yet?
Nope.
Okay,
Big nope.
That's good to know.
You're bringing our Canton class on down?
Yep. While giving it a little bit more speed.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I actually have a second destroyer for this campaign, but that one is only to be used against submarines. Because
Okay.
it uses a special attack pattern.
Did you make a hedgehog?
Yeah. And a depth charge launcher. And the destroyer behaves exactly like a destroyer in World War II did when doing an attack run on a submarine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let the destroyer have a little bit of materials here, and I'm going to go send her on her merry way. I'm going to send her down to the southwest.
Okay. With Italy backing us, there is nothing that can go wrong. I am so confident now.
How fast is your destroyer, by the way?
20 meters per second, but that is only out of combat. It doesn't have steam engines
Okay.
engaged just yet.
Mine does about 22. I was curious if they would be about the same speed or not.
Say, should we roll the dice again to spawn something else in?
I believe it's your turn.
Oh.
Or do we want to just go ahead and generate new numbers?
It's generate new numbers because I would like to bring in an aircraft.
Okay.
And whatever you want to bring in. You get selected.
You rolled a 9,
Hey.
and I rolled a 5. We need to take your ass to Vegas.
Yeah, I might get booted from the casino for allegedly counting cards.
Nah. Nah.
Okay.
I think
we
you could
have-
handle it, Pit Boss, anyway.
Probably. I don't know. Right then. We have... How many resources do we have here? 117,000 with 32,000 on the way. So let's bring in
Don't
these
forget,
aircraft...
I still got those
Yeah?
torpedo boats.
Actually, you know what? I'm giving this one to you. Bring in the torpedo boats.
You sure?
Yeah. How
Okay.
much does one cost?
They're fairly cheap, as I recall.
Oh. Maybe you can bring in multiple of these and put them in a little attack group.
If I can remember where the hell I saved this damn thing.
Oh, by the way, we should
Ah, here we go.
use this short period of war to capture the resource zone down there with a very intriguing name.
These are 18K, by the way, and they go 50
Yeah.
meters a second.
15 meters a second.
Yes, I told you they were crazy fast.
Oh, 50 meters a second. Alright, I see.
Yes.
Well, let's...
They're pretty cheap, too.
Let's construct them.
Alright. Did you pull them out of play?
No. You did.
Oh, okay.
Should I put them, those two, in a little squadron?
That's completely fine, yeah.
Merge them together? Thunder Horse Mark II.
Yes.
Wait.
They are
Ah.
named after a Death Clock song.
How nice. Well, we have an Italian aircraft, or at least a squadron of those, guarding the border to our south.
That's fine by me.
I feel much safer already.
Should we start making our inroads to this mining rig of the British that's down to our south?
Yes, the one with the intriguing resource zone.
Yes. The Lathrixian Legion grave. Rip Cornflake. Not gonna lie, that's pretty goddamn funny.
Which is also a very high growth, by the way. Look at that. That's double the growth of our HQ.
Mm-hmm.
We need this.
I am moving one of our satellites into position to capture a tile. Though I think we should try to use the she-wolves for that a bit more.
Yeah, the satellites are just for reconnaissance. They are not very fast.
We can spawn the shit out of
strategic.
the she-wolves too. So, we got that going for us as well. Should I speed up things, or you still tinkering with some
yeah.
stuff? Okay.
Let's speed up things as long as there are no enemies incoming. For now.
Looks like
oh.
the United States is starting to encroach a little bit to our south here.
Let them do their thing. As long as we get this resource zone, we're all set.
I think the next available she-wolf should be deployed to start taking British territory to our direct south.
Yeah, I think our expansion west has gone.
That's probably as good as we're going to need. At least we'll be practically right on the doorstep of that this Japanese resource zone.
That's all we need, basically. We shouldn't overextend just yet.
No. It does look
What
like
do
the
you-
British are moving up, though. We
Yep,
got
the British-
Ajax and a... Ooh, that could be HMS Ditto.
Oh,
They're coming in pretty hot, too. Like 30 meters a second.
yeah. The Thunder Horses are almost there. The Hell and Back Destroyer also. And my Varus Destroyer is also.
Should we
there.
try to put them all in the same fleet?
We could once they have arrived. This,
It's just the
there.
British are making me a little nervous here because they're moving about 30 meters a second.
Yep. That's quite the speed advantage.
I think I might
But we
get hung
have-
up trying to intercept the spy satellite.
Yeah, let them get hung up. That's all right. As long as we can gather our forces in time.
The Varus still has a ways to go.
Yeah, I haven't activated
Um,
the steam engines.
Potential problem, though.
Yep. Oh, you may want to go to half speed now. Well, we do the strategy.
I wouldn't be
Yes.
too broken up if they knocked out that satellite. There's a reason why they're cheap. The Italians are making a move to the south here. It looks like first airborne.
Yes, let them. Actually, any tiles the Italians capture will be added to our own territory. They are our allies, after all.
So, I'm kind of low on materials with the ships we got going down here.
Oh, really now?
Yeah. Hellenbach, it might have enough to get it by for a while, but the Thunder Horses, they got less than 500 materials.
Ah, this may be a problem. Yeah, we need to wait until... Oh, damn it. Should I scrap the Canton Corvette
That's honestly not a terrible idea.
in favor of something faster? Because we now have more than 200,000 materials at our base. That's not going to help us in the south, though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
2 ships in this group that are worth a little less than 100, or like a quarter of 100,000 materials right now.
Well, we can engage with our forces that are already there. Maybe weaken the enemy a bit, then pull back and...
Actually, I think we should well,
should we sacrifice our satellite?
I think we should. There's a reason why it's cheap.
Okay, spy set has been sacrificed.
Anyway, let's... How about we have all of the forces that we have in the immediate area just converge, and we'll have them share materials.
Yep.
I don't know if that's going to
Try
be
this
enough
again.
firepower, though, to take out 2 ships at that kind of cost.
Ah, that's true.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I'll send the spy satellite back to our mine so it gets repaired when the Wanderer shows up.
Okay.
So we are a little bit blind in this sector now.
Should I increase speed?
Not yet, I think.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, we can spawn in something new. Now with more than 200,000 materials. So, what shall it be?
That's a damn fine question. I might have something in Dominion of Dama that might work for this, if that's okay. Frankish League, I think it was the... I can't remember. Ah, here we go. This one is 214,000, and it's mostly kinetic, but it's a pretty good ship. It's got a bunch of turrets. Should do decent against aircraft. Okay, so can we merge this into a fleet yet? No.
I merged them and placed them in a way that these distribution circles for resources overlap.
Okay. Do your I was gonna say, does your mining structures, do they have any repair facility?
Not this very basic version, no.
Okay.
But I'll wait until the Wanderer comes along because the Wanderer has repair capabilities.
Okay, let's have all you guys share your shit.
The Italians are still massing their forces to our south. Which is fine by me, by the way.
Okay. Oh, there goes my timer. So we'll have to wrap this up here. We'll pick right up from where we left off. So, that said, if you like what you've seen here today, please let us know with a like, comment, or even better, subscription. Have yourself a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later, guys.